Alright, so we're here round 4. Deck has been humming along. We are 3-0. Have not dropped a game. I mulled my first hand. It's 5 lands and 2 of Johnny's. We're gonna keep this one. We'll get rid of the Ragavan. He's important, especially not on the draw. Normally I lead guide. But what I'm gonna do here instead, since we have 2 Ocelots, is lead Ocelot. So next turn I can drop both. Guide trades better, but we're assuming he's gonna eat a kill spell. No. We would love to get rid of this Ocelot. We can probably survive some bullcrap for one more turn. We're just gonna grab a Plains here to try to preserve our life. He doesn't need to know that we're even playing black here.
Just waking up, realizing that nature itself is geometric and made of code. Repulsive energies act on us weird. No space, no matter, no time, but I'm here. This omniverse isn't really that tedious. Every event with the event nothing to do when an astral is near. Light speeded into you back in a year. All conventional defenses. They can escape it in the immediate. Avatars about completing the rules.
Yeah.
With a pinch in the menace and 26 dimensions, freedom to move. Uninhibited, their means to pursue. Infinity,
not going great.
In a city on the type of fortified levels of meaning and truth, forever with the most
it's not over yet.
Recursive
It's not really what we want here.
firing themselves with their own agency, will and volition, in defense of the high they assail. Climb of the scale with them, too high to survive if you fail. It was I who rebelled and defied.
What I'm gonna do is go ahead and do this first before I Raptor. So I can get a chance to put something that I want. See, I'd love to play this, but I need a removal. This doesn't really... I'm not going to be gaining life this turn. So we're just going to bottom it. Or bin it. And this gives us a chance to get into something else. See, that's better. I don't got to worry about that bullcrap. We're going to be able to... I mean, we're never getting this back. He's got enough energy, but we'll be able to play a Flage next turn. He's setting it up too.
I think there's only one direction that this is heading, and you see it everywhere. You see it in every corner.
I have this in Johnny, so in case he ever does, I'm still at 18. I don't need to block here.
Mirroring the human condition. Now, I don't know if there's an intention to the cosmos, if there is a reason to this. I'm just saying that it seems that this is in the code for us to head this direction. So I don't want to get sort of, you know, who
I was gonna slam Flage.
on that track yet.
And then this lets me play both of them. But I still think I just get a Flage down here. That way I'm swinging mine before he's swinging his.
They want someone to save us. Journey in the making. At unsustainable speeds, we trying to keep pace with all this information. Here for the taking. 13.7 billion years in the making.
Actually, forgot I need to be paying attention to my creatures because I have a nightmare. So I need to... Let's see if that actually bit me. I probably should have kept the guide instead of the Ocelot, I think.
across the board, everything is nominal. A creator causes
We'll see. It's unlikely to matter here.
These are the questions and the riddles that are yearn to me. To look up at the stars and stare into eternity. I'm just looking for the final equation is all. And I'd be unsatisfied if the answer was God. A creator of the cosmos needs more than just a bad
If he high rolls into a flage here, that's
logic in your math centers nowhere to be found like the Tea Party's black members. I don't want to be the average rap dude. My rhymes stay constant like light speed in a vacuum, assembled in a DARPA lab with enough augmentations to make a science fiction.
So we don't know what he has.
I'll assimilate the best part of your favorite rappers with species 8472 and board tactics. Hack into the digital drive, ransack it, purge all the.
I think what I do here is try to just bait out anything he might have. Like if he's got a galvanic discharge, he's got to play it. And he didn't get his. Oh, he's not playing a companion. I forgot. So he's probably on a. I feel terrible. I forgot the guy's name. Ranger Captain of EOS build, which is awesome. I love that guy. That's the only thing I can think of that he wouldn't be on this for. But yeah, if he had a discharge, he would have played it.
You respond with varying hate like Mike Savage till you getting carried away like rhymes based on hard evidence from a vet of a war waged on false intelligence, forged from a torn of racially charged prejudice, trying to avoid going the state ahead of them. Raw, elegant rhymes based on hard evidence from a vet of a war waged on false intelligence, forged from a torn of racially charged prejudice, trying to avoid going the state ahead of them. Journey in the making at unsustainable speeds we trying to keep pace with.
I was thinking about this. I don't need to rush this into it, but I'm just gonna do it. So on the draw here, they're slow. They're too slow. Ragabon's not gonna hit him. They didn't see Nightmare, so that can stay. This is like the whole matchup Bowmaster's in here for. There's lots of targets for this, but Celestial Purge hits basically all of them anyway. And it makes us a little less reliant on energy. So these are the two that I'm considering. But I don't know that I even want them. Maybe one? Nah, it's not good. If he sees these this game, then I will definitely. Well, I guess we'll do one. One and I'm still figuring this out as I go, so. Basically added black to be good in the mirror, so I'm feeling down. I need a little something more upbeat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit too.
Type 3. Yeah.
I feel like I haven't really been paying attention to this in my lap matches. I've been taking breaks in between trying to do these little exercises and stuff so I can actually continue to use my arm. So I haven't got to watch my videos, but I have seen at least for a second and noticed that I'm like not in the screen very well. I didn't think it was as bad before. Maybe I think I need to adjust where that's aimed. I think that's better, right? Oh, even lifting my arm up to do that is excruciating. Painful. No. Just do not keep one-landers, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Just don't do it. You can win on mulls to 4. You can even win on mulls to 3, especially with a deck like this, where you got something like Bowmasters or Raptors that are, or Ocelots that are all super high. I mean, if you were going to keep one-lander, this would be a thought one, but we're only on one of our colors too, so...
Skyscrapers, high risers, tetrahedrons. Give me a beat and an ounce of leaf, and I'll show you things from the crease of the mountain peaks. Stay artful as I chop countries to state parcels. Leave the planet completely, become a space marshal. On the red plains, exploring the Mars dunes. Scrutinize asteroid debris and small moons. Who you talking to?
This is the instance where we just go ahead and play the guide. If he kills it, that's one less removal that he has for Johnny. So next turn we'll probably fetch a the Shrine, since we are so heavy on white. Fine, we knew that was coming. If we are only going to be able to stick one threat, we'd rather be the Ocelot than the guide, so... No. We pretty much got a prison. That Sun Cleanser.
Structures that are even greater, built from every fundamental thing you see in nature.
Man, can't live with them, can't live without them.
The beauty of the balance, damn, they should have sent a poet. The Omni, the top of the hierarchy, we're all even the probably.
So this game is looking bleak.
Of a whole entire cosmos, whole life suspect of probability, swallowed by infinity, existing longer than all cosmological history. Swallowed by infinity. Existing longer than cosmological history.
But that just means we get to be on the play for game 3. Hit your flage and get it over with already.
Reflection of what nature does, because nature uses symmetry in enormous numbers of places for the shape of a flower, a snowflake. Any place where we humans look out and we find something beautiful, if you analyze it long enough, you'll probably figure out that we're looking at a symmetric image. But then nature turns around and pulls a trick on us, because if the world were perfectly symmetrical, we could not exist. And so nature in the end breaks symmetries, and it turns out that it's by the breaking of those symmetries that the laws apparently of nature that allow human beings to exist occur in the way that they do.
I'll figure it out later. It's not the time to be doing that. So that's unfortunate we don't have any energy banked, but the only thing we can hit is a flage that won't be castable. So, well, actually, that's forgot. They had Sun Cleanser. That's what I get for turning around. But I had to play it anyway, basically. I'm not gonna get rid of the Sun Cleanser, but not a bad card to get here. Oh, I know why this isn't working. They did an update. Take one, it's not the end of the world. I think that was a mistake on his part. If I was him, I would have just done both on me. So that doesn't really get me anywhere. I'd rather him just think I have something else. I guess it wouldn't really matter. Well, I could have, if I gotten that, I would have been in a great spot to get this back. But now he's got one more turn. Good God. That's actually pretty good here. It makes it harder for him to swing at. So he's gonna get whatever back next turn anyway. But I technically could draw into another removal spell and get rid of both of these. But I think I just killed this permanently. It is what it is. many sun cleansers are going to be difficult. I only have one, so.
My view of this, the reality that we find
Putting
ourselves
these
in, is that this is a computational cosmos. That we are one line of code in a very complex algorithm that is still being written. If you can step out of the old narratives, history, religion, all those things, I mean, even some philosophies, then you start to realize we are just one tiny...
Looks like he might be on 4 of them. At least 3, we know that.
We don't even have a word for it yet.
Deep in the black where the secrets of earth evil occurs. Despite this we will emerge. Even if we gon' be purged, we gon' feel reaching.
Looks like a weird hand. It's considering just doing this, but I think I would rather. Escape, they're back in your face. Try to stay stagnant and safe, they will attack you in place. Soaking core glue on soup like a jacuzzi. Really no need to be moving. Multiple postulates, totally opposites. No need to right now. We're hoping to draw a land so we can disrupt our flute before he gets a chance to start getting down a bunch of sun cleansers. But so I should have played the parlor first to guarantee that we had that chance. But I'm trying to present him with threats.
with a legion that'll seem absurd. The ride in the battle of Volcano birds. Learned of the ancient inner spaces. Every version of wasted iteration. You can fuck with the culture if you want to and get a vision. In the form of invasion, the forerunners predecessors. Seen everything holy to the worst malfeasance. Inner space shall inform the sustain. One evolutionary step below the downstreamers.
All of that information was there in the Big Bang. That's the reason I say it's ancient. We are the new ones here. The cosmos is much, much older than we are. We are the infants, and we are just waking up, realizing that nature itself is geometric and made of code.
Repulsive energies act on us weird. No space, no matter, no time, but I'm here. This omniverse isn't really that tedious. Nothing to do in an astral year. Light speeded into you back in a year. All conventional defenses are meaningless. Nothing can escape it in the immediate. Avatars about with a pension, a menace, and 26 dimensions, freedom to move. Uninhibited, their means to pursue. Infinity Hotel key. In a city on the type of fortified levels of meaning and truth, forever with the most scenic of views. Recursive ammunition, free fire from munition, firing themselves with their own agency, will and volition. In defense of the high they assail. Climb of the scale with them, too high to survive.
If I lose this game, we know it was my own fault. I could have stopped it.
I know people are going to hate to hear this. When AI becomes self-aware, that is inevitable.
Can't gain energy, but I can at least gain some life.
Eventually become self-aware. It will start.
I didn't even hit my land. I'm convinced this version of this deck is definitely better. I mean, you can see I'm just bound to run into a bad land or bad matchup eventually. And this guy's got like 17 sun cleansers, so.
Whenever they please. Type 4, we were supposed to be past this. White holes at the source of the gases.
Can't get a damn land to save my life.
Type 3s couldn't tell it from magic. Seek another for the group thing blacklist. Yeah. You really think of being from the void in between the many worlds of destroyed lower Carter's planes and outskirts wanna catch
Yeah, I
this?
just gotta.
Savagery complete with micro-dimensional mastery. Depleted vitals if you wanna battle faculty of the
I'm trying to stop saying there's no way I can win this because I've won so many games that I thought there was zero chance that I had of winning, but this one is looking like I have zero chance of winning.
I think there's only one direction that this is heading, and you see it everywhere. You see it in every of the digital world. You see that we are crunching, that we are miniaturizing, that we are.
I guess it's better
mirroring the human condition.
late than never.
I don't know if there's an intention to the cosmos. If there is a reason to this, I'm just saying that it seems that this is in the code for us to head this direction. So I don't want to get sort of, who is the simulator? I don't want to get off on that track yet.
I get the blood crypt. Us with our blaze now. So you actually saw I did still have a chance, but I looking less and less like that is the case anymore. But I still think I misplayed. If I had just taken that guarantee of being able to disrupt or flute the Sun Cleanser, I'm pretty positive I won this game handedly. This is... I'm at 24 life. I don't even feel like playing this anymore. But I can't bring myself to quit. Gotta disrupt or flute something. Now if I do Sun Cleanser, you can still just play. Alright, I'm just doing it anyway. The other choice was Fable, because I'm not playing it and I know he is, but if I was him I would have cut it, but in this match. I mean, I got a couple turns. Yes, you still need to pay for it. Because if you give me the flage back, I will hit your flage and then you can't swing. Okay, well, it's probably going to exile the Giganta then. But... or at least, like, Galvanic Discharge it or something. So, I could have bolted him as the other option, but, like, I mean, it wasn't gonna... that was not gonna matter. I had to take the chance there. I'm gonna have to start playing this Raptor. I'm just throwing blockers in front of him now. That's unfortunate. I'm just curious of both. Well, we're still alright. We're still in a good position. I hope I see this guy again in the top 8. Need to probably went out to do that, though. Alright, that's okay.